Hey, so I'll just kind of like start talking whenever some people start joining, but yeah, no, it's rough right now. Um, yeah, I'm gonna wait for some more people to join, but the only reason the lights are off is because I'm supposed to be in bed right now. But honestly, I'm going through a lot, and talking to you guys usually helps a lot. Um, I don't know, it's just it has to do with me and my boyfriend. I thought we were doing okay, but something came up recently. Um, God, it's so bad. It's it's so bad. Um, so basically, I thought we were all good, so I went to a friend's house, and he randomly calls me, and he just tells me, "Hey, I don't think it's gonna work out," and this like just really shocked me because I thought we were doing good. So I start panicking and we talk for a long time, and then he's like, "Okay, well, I'm not gonna leave you." And then I'm like, "Okay." And then he's like, "Well, actually, I might." Hi, Liana. Thank you for saying something. Um, how much of the story did you hear? Because if you want me to restart, like, I will. Like, Linky Winky, no, I'm actually not okay. I'm actually really, really, really bad. Like, it's it's bad. Like, I don't think I've ever thrown up and cried so much in my whole life. So basically, me and my man, I thought we were doing good. We were doing good, at least I thought we were. And basically, he randomly calls me because he's going on a trip. Well, I mean, he's on it now, but he was supposed to go to a trip to Texas with his church. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. But yeah, no. So he went to Texas. They stopped at an Airbnb, and he just calls me randomly because I thought we were doing good. So I went to a friend's house, and he just randomly calls me. He's like, "Hey, I don't think this is gonna work out." And obviously, I'm like thrown off guard because I thought we were doing fine. So I'm like, "Whoa!" And he's basically telling me this girl who like definitely likes him or definitely is attracted to him. Her parents both talked to him and told him he should break up with me, but they don't even know me. I was like, we weren't even like nothing bad was even really happening. Like at least like we weren't fighting. Like something like else happened to me, and I was just talking to him about it. But like I wasn't like saying like, "Oh, it's your fault." So he's like, "Oh, I think we aren't gonna work out," and so I start panicking, and then we're like talking for a while, and he's like, "Okay, well, I won't leave you," and I was like, "Okay," and he's like, "Okay," and he's like, "Actually, we'll see," and I'm like, "No, like I can't, I can't go through that," and he's like, "Well, okay, I won't leave you," and I was like, "I pinky promise." He's like, "Well, I can't pinky promise that," and I'm like, "Why not?" And he's like, "Okay, fine, I pinky promise," and I'm like I don't know. It's like I just didn't really pry more because I didn't want to like add more heat to the situation. And the last thing I told him, I said, "Hey," because I had sand volleyball, and by the time I would get my phone back, he'd probably already get his phone taken. And so I was like, "Hey, bye. I hope you have lots of fun. I gonna miss you. I love you. Just please don't leave me while you're gone." And he was like, "Oh, I love you too, and we'll see." So now I'm thinking like, bro, like I've literally I can't count how many times I've thrown up the past 24 hours, but yeah, so I don't know, like I think we're technically together, but there's a chance he might leave when he comes back, which really sucks because I spent a lot of time like doing yard work and stuff so we'd be allowed to have a sleepover, and it's like, bro, and it's like I don't know cuz like I didn't even think we were doing anything. Like I didn't think anything was wrong. And it's like, I don't know, like, I can't live, like, without him. Like, we've already planned our whole, like, future together. And, like, you know, when we're together in private, it's, like, usually all good times. Like, it's rarely bad in general. And he'll be like, oh, we'll do this with our kids, we'll do this when we get married, yada, yada, yada. And then he's randomly, like, with other people, and then he's like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna work. And I'm like, then why in private did you tell me that you want to do all this stuff? Like, why are you telling me you want to marry me and have kids with me if you're just gonna switch up? And it's like, I still, like, the worst part is, he hurts me so much. Like, I know I make mistakes, but he makes a lot too. But I don't point them out. Like, I'd rather be with him and him keep hurting me than not have him at all. And I was in that position literally last year. But the difference is last year it was only like 2, almost 3 months. Literally tomorrow it will have been 9 months. Like, it's like, I'm his Valerie, and if you don't get that quote, search up, search up the Weekend Valerie backstory, and it's I don't know, like, literally, without him, I can't eat. I barely literally eaten today. I've had maybe, a third of a protein shake, 2 bites of hibachi, and then I threw up, and I couldn't eat anymore. A little bit of ice cream, threw it up, and 3 bites of popcorn. So, yeah, it's like, if he breaks up with me, it will affect so much more than just my mental health, but, like, it will affect my physical health, emotional health, and mental health. And it's like, literally in every corner of my room, there's something that relates to him. Literally, the blanket I'm sleeping in is something he freaking got me. I look over to my left, there's these pictures we took in a picture machine, and it was on, like, our Valentine's Day date. I look behind me, there's this painting we did together. It was like, his hand was a blue handprint and mine was a pink handprint. And then I just look straight forward, and there's this rose teddy bear he got me for Valentine's, and it's like, literally, and I can't even look at pit vipers without thinking about him, because I remember how he would talk about how he always like, how he wants pit vipers really bad. So I just see pit vipers and I think of him. Like, he's literally, like, everywhere. And it's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I can't lose him, because it's like, I would rather lose myself than lose him. Like, I don't even know at this point anymore. That's the thing, when I try to confront him, he takes it as an attack. And it's like, if I just don't say anything, at least he won't feel attacked. But it's like, even if I don't do anything, like, I could be venting about something he didn't even do, but I'll just be like, literally, my abusive ex called me, and, like, from no caller ID, and told me some really crazy things, and I was just telling him about it, and he's like, well, literally, I won't do that to you. It's literally whatever. Like, if I just vent now, it's like, I'm annoying him. And it's like, I don't know anymore, and it's like, I'm doing everything I can to try and fix things, but it seems like I'm genuinely just the problem. Like, even if I'm doing good, I'm the problem. Like, my existence is just a problem, and it's like, not really, no, because, like, I don't usually talk about them unless I'm having, like, a panic attack from, because, you know, I have PTSD from, like, 2 of them at least, And so if he'll be like, "What's wrong?" and then I tell him like it's a panic attack from like a flashback of one of those, because they both have sexually assaulted me. Two of them have. So yeah, and it's like that's also another thing. Like we've physically done stuff together, and he's the only person I've done that stuff with who, like, I don't know, at least treats me like a person. Actually, it's my first time doing anything like that in general with a person, but he actually treated me like a person. And from where I'm from, guys literally just use girls for their body. So it's like if I lose him, I'm going back to that again. If I lose him, I'm going to get sexually assaulted again. That's how it feels. Like, I don't want that to happen again. And that's another thing his friends don't know about me. Like, if they know what I've gone through, maybe they wouldn't think I just cried a cry. Like, I have, like, men have literally sexually assaulted me, have literally hit me, and then manipulated me, and it's like I get the manipulation is partially my fault for falling for it, but how was I supposed to stop them from hitting me and sexually assaulting me? Like, I can't stop that. Like, they were 10 times my size. They were literally like almost, one was like 6 foot and one was like 5'11". Like, I'm 5'3". What am I doing against that? Actually, at the time, for both of them, I was 5'2". So, like, what am I doing against that? Like, I can't physically stand up to them. They would have beat me. Like, I tried standing up and they literally pushed me down. Like that's what it is. Like, and it's just mainly flashbacks. So yes, I would call my boyfriend and cry to him, because it's like, who else am I gonna talk to? Because my parents don't know about it. Like, I was literally in 8th grade. Both times. It was in January of 8th grade was the first time. It was a guy from my school. And, you know, he was kind of like the bad boy, but it's kind of like that's how all the guys are basically at our school. And my mom said, you should try and get to know him, maybe you'll like him. So I talked to him, and you know, we literally started dating like a day after talking, which I wasn't comfortable with, but you know, I felt peer pressured because he literally asked me at school, so I was like, sure. And then literally he wouldn't, because he came over to my house the third day of dating, and we watched a movie and stuff, and it was all fun until he had to go, and I was like, okay, bye. And he's like, I'm not leaving until I get a kiss. And I was like, I'm not ready for that yet. And he was like, no, I'm not leaving your house until I get a kiss. And I was like, no, I'm not ready. And he's like, no, I'm not leaving. And he literally, like, I'm stuck between my couch and him. Like, I cannot get out. And he said, I'm getting a kiss. And then he just kissed me. Like, I kid you not, my eyes weren't even closed. My eyes were open the whole time. And I didn't even move or react. And then he just left. And then I didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't want him to come from my house ever again. And he didn't. That was the last time he was actually at my house. But, no, this is about my ex, the one that sexually assaulted me the first time. And then the second time he did something like that was on the bus. And this was worse because this was straight up against my consent. So basically, I was riding the bus home so we could spend more time together. Well, boys and girls aren't allowed to sit in the same seat. And I was like, I don't want to break the rules. I don't want to get in trouble. And he's like, I don't care. And he came over into my seat. And he was like, I was like, okay, well, he don't do anything. He literally grabbed my face and like made me make out with him. I kept trying to pull away because I was like, dude, we're literally on the fucking bus. And I was like, we're on the bus. And he's like, it's fine, people do it all the time. I'm like, no. And he just made me keep doing it. And then, like, luckily I was wearing jeans and he tried to finger me. And I was like, no, and I put my legs together, and luckily, like, my jeans were too much to stop him. I was like, I'm not ready. And he's like, okay, well, we can do other stuff. And I was like, no, one, we're literally on the bus. Two, I don't really want to. And he literally put his hands up my shirt and just, like, fondled my chest. And I was like, I didn't even know what to do. I was like, bro, I don't want to do this. We're going to get in trouble. I don't want to do this. And he's like, oh, you'll like it. And I was like, I don't like it. And, like, the only reason I didn't tell anyone, and I haven't told anyone, is because, like, he has dirt on me. Because I used to secretly have Snapchat, and I wasn't allowed. I mean, I don't have it anymore by choice because, you know, I don't really like it that much. But I used to have it, and he knew where I lived too, and I'm honestly still terrified of him to this day. Because, I know my ex-boyfriend did this. And literally, I kid you not, like a month after us breaking up, he sent me a picture of my house, and he was just sitting outside of it. And I was, like, terrified because I didn't know what he was gonna do. And then, and then after him, I took a break from dating out. Like, I talked to a couple guys, but never did I let a guy get that close to me to be physical again, because I was low-key messed up from that. Like, that ruined my whole, you know, perspective on dating. So I took a break, and then I went on a cruise, and I met this guy. And I was like, okay, it's a guy, whatever. I was like, he's kind of cute. Looking back on it, he's so freaking ugly, but no, yeah, and this happened like a year ago, so I can't tell the cops now, and I honestly don't want to because I already have enough going on in my life right now. So, yeah. So, but anyway, then I meet this next guy, and it's not my boyfriend, so don't get any ideas from that. But I was like, I don't know. We start hanging out, and he actually like cares about me as a friend. 'Cause we just started off being friends, because I was like, I'm not ready to get close to a guy like that again. So we start, like, you know, we're hanging out a lot, and then we eventually start texting and stuff once we get off the cruise. And he never even really asked me out. He just started calling me his girlfriend one day, and I was like, that's kind of a red flag, but whatever. And we were okay for like the first month, and then he started yelling at me for the smallest things. Like, I would sleep, like, he would be awake from, I would say, 7 p.m. to 8 a.m., and then he would sleep during the day like a freaking vampire. So if I slept past 8 a.m., even if I told him I was gonna sleep in because I was tired, he would yell at me. He'd be like, you don't freaking love me because you slept in by 2 hours. And then, like, I would eat food, and he'd be like, maybe you need to lay off that, maybe you need to lay off this, you know, which made, because I used to have an eating disorder, so that made it worse. It brought it back up. And then when we were together in person, he did almost the exact same freaking thing. He's actually, that last one has hit me before and pinched me, and he was like, well, maybe if you weren't so fat, maybe I wouldn't do it. And I'm like, I don't know, I remember that so clearly, because it stuck with me. It's like, I don't know, because I told myself I would never let a man lay hands on me like that, and then it happened, and I was like, what the freak? And then we're literally at the Zoom, he just won't get his hands off my butt, and I was like, dude, can you literally touch anywhere else? We're in public right now. And he's like, oh, well, I don't get the chance to do that this often, and do this that often, because we were also long distance, and he just kept doing it, and I was like, bro, we get in the car, and I'm thinking, okay, he can't do it now. He literally tried to finger me in front of my parents, and I was like, no, because, like, I already went down this path before, so I told him no. I straight up looked at him and said no, because, like, I was really started, like, it was starting to come back to me all over again, And then he kept trying to kiss me and stuff, like, passionately kiss me in front of my parents. And I was like, no, but, like, my little brother was, like, right beside us, so I was like, no, no. Grabbed my neck and my face and made me kiss him. And I didn't want to, but I couldn't get out of his hands. And my mom thought I was consenting to it. I mean, I told her now, I was like, dude, I didn't want to do that. But at the time, she thought I was doing it, like I consented and wanted to do that in front of her and thought I was just a freak like that. And I was like, girl, no, I was uncomfortable. I didn't want to do that. And he just wanted to get whatever he could out of me. I was a fucking 14-year-old. At the time, I was 14 and he was 16. He was telling me how he wanted me to get on birth control so he could freak me. So, yeah, no, yeah, no, and it got to the point he was literally abusing me. Like, he would ghost me, he cheated on me, so I'm like, bro. And then I finally, broke up with him because I was like, I can't take it anymore. Like, I was literally, like, I could not, like, I was losing myself. I was on the verge of literally ending my life. So, yeah, and, so I break up with him, and he's like, I'm gonna pull up to your house, I'm gonna find your dad's house, find your mom's house, I'm gonna pull up, I'm gonna beat you the frick up, I'm gonna mess with your siblings, they're gonna get hurt. And the reason I didn't break up with him sooner is because I thought, like, I don't know, I just felt trapped. Like, it was a really hard situation because I was like, I don't know, I was just scared of him. I think that's what it was. I was just scared. So, yeah. And so, like, I broke up with him, and he literally harassed me for days and still messed with me for a while. No, it's not my current boyfriend. So I took a break from dating again. Literally did not date again for about a little while. And then I met actually I already met my now boyfriend when me and my ex were together. But then I started dating my now boyfriend, and he already knew about the whole situation because we had been friends before we started dating. We were friends already, so he already knew about it. And he was like, yeah, no. And like, my now boyfriend, never done anything like that. So I'm gonna start that off, but he's never done anything like that. Like, literally, that's one of the reasons I can't lose him, because it's like, I don't know, it's like, I feel like if I lose him, I'm at risk for going through that again, and I don't want to go through that again. Like, I don't want to get hurt like that again, and that's what I think he doesn't understand. So then, yeah, that thing happened, and now I don't know if he's gonna leave me. Like, on Saturday, I mean, I'll let you guys know, but I genuinely don't know. Like, I mean, on the latest the guy that hurt me, he never made videos with me. He didn't want to do all that stuff. He actually didn't do anything with me. He never really cared for me. He was just there mainly for the physical stuff. But, in fact, he never even took, the only pictures we had were from our first date, and I'm the one that took them. And obviously I deleted them. But it's like, and then literally all other pictures were taken by family members, and I didn't even really know about most of them. But it's like, bro, it's just like, I don't understand. Like, I can't lose my current boyfriend because I don't want to go through what I went through again. So, yeah, no, he didn't get caught, because by the time my mom found out that I didn't consent to what he did. It was like already too late, and I told her how scared I was of him and how I didn't like I am genuinely scared of these people because they're also like I already have too much going on. I'm scared of these guys. Like, I don't know, and it's like I don't know anymore, and it's like I can't stop crying and throwing up because I'm genuinely scared my boyfriend is gonna leave me, and I don't want him to because he's made me feel the most safe he ever has. And I'm praying that never happens to you. I feel like my luck with men is usually pretty bad. How long ago was what? The sexual assault thing, or my boyfriend saying he might leave me? Because the sexual assault thing was like over was about a year ago. Yeah, the ex thing happened like a year ago, and I know I should be over it now, but it's like it's just scary. But I don't know, it's like that's crazy. But it's like I'm not scared of my current boyfriend, and that's the first time in a long time I haven't been scared of a guy I was dating. And it's like sorry, I'm just like really tired, but you know, like that's gonna stick with me forever. Sometimes I still feel it and it makes me nauseous. It makes my skin crawl. Like I'm just thinking, how do I get their hands off me? Because the fact, like I tried, and they just overpowered me. Like there was nothing I could do. I feel like I don't know, but I need. Do you guys think he will leave me? Cause I don't really know, and I know you guys don't know him, but I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, really. Especially with my life. I mean, I don't know. And it's like, I've been talking to my mom kind of about it, and she's helped a little, but I think she's kind of just at her limit, which is fine because she was raised in a household where you don't really talk about your emotions. And it's like, I don't know, my friends, they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm here for you. But it's like, they don't really understand. Yeah. Anna Otto, who's your best friend's brother? And I'll think I'm good to him, but then he says I'm not, so I get really confused because like I know I have problems, but whenever he brings them up, I do fix them. But I feel like there's just like I'm always having oh wait, you're friends with Sydney? Okay, period. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, because I don't want to lose him because he's honestly the most important thing to me. Like, I don't know. Out of everyone, he's definitely my favorite person. And it's like, I just don't even know what to say anymore at this point because it doesn't feel real. Like, I never thought in a million years he would actually leave me. Like, Pinky promised me he wouldn't leave me and he wouldn't abandon me. And it's like, here we are. Like what? It's just like, I don't It's like reality isn't real anymore. Like, he's the one person I trust not to leave me. And now the fact that he might leave me is like if he leaves me, I don't even want to live anymore. Because it's like, what? I don't, I don't know anymore. I've spent literally the whole day puking, being unable to eat, and crying. Like, I just, yeah, and the worst part is I asked my mom for therapy, and she doesn't think she can get it for me, because we aren't exactly, like, the most well off. Like, I'm not saying we're poor, but, like, you know, my brother has diabetes, so we gotta put that first, and so we can't, like, it's like, I don't remember what I was talking about. Yeah, we're not the most well off, but we can't really afford therapy. So if the insurance doesn't cover it, like, yeah. And yeah, he straight up told me he was thinking about leaving me. He's like, I don't want to, but I feel like I should. And I'm like, why? And he's like, well, everyone's kind of telling me, and I just keep thinking about it. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I just want to be good enough for him. And he made me feel like I was good enough for something. And it's like I don't know, like, he's like everything. He's everything to me, and it's like I can't lose him. My school does, but not during the summer. Like, I don't know. I don't want someone else. People are like, oh, well, you'll find someone else. And it's like, I don't want anyone else. I only want him. Like, I don't care if there's like a million fish in the sea or whatever. He's the only, like, fish I want. And it's like, bro, like, I can't go through that again. Like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know what to do with myself anymore. Because it's like, I don't know what to do. Like, I am such a boyfriend's girl. Like, when everything else was going to crap, at least I had him. And now it's like, the one thing I had might be gone. And it's like, I, like, I don't know. And it's like, I don't know. All I want to do is, like, I literally just keep throwing up. I can't even get up. I haven't really stood that much today besides working out. So I've only stood up for like 4 or 5 hours today. And it's like, I don't want a life where he's not in it. Like, I look at pictures and I just look at his eyes picture and I'm like, I want my kids to have those eyes. And I'm like, those are the eyes that I look into and feel safe looking into every day and night. Like, and it's like, I do remind him of those things, and he says he knows, and he says he doesn't want to break up, but he just keeps saying he's like, I don't want to, but I feel like I should. And it's like, I don't understand. I'm like, and he's in a trip to Texas without his phone for 4 days. So it's like, I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I may not be the prettiest girl or the nicest girl or the funniest, But I'm like, I promise. I want him to know that with him, it's a forever thing. Like, I will never leave him. I will never hurt him. And if I did in the past, I won't do it again. Like, I just want to be with him forever. So, I don't even know what to do at this point. And I know I'm saying the word like a lot, but that's because there's no words coming to my brain right now. It's literally all panic. I literally puked before going on this live to try and get it out of my system. But I'm just trying really hard to hold back throw up right now because it's like, I don't even know. It's like, I just, I don't know. It's like, you know how like not all heroes wear capes? Well, he's like my hero. Like, and the worst part is he's met my family, I've met his family, and it's like it was everything I ever dreamed of. And like whenever we're together in person, we are literally like, it's literally magical. Like, I know it sounds cringe. Like, I don't know if there's anything you guys can do to help. I mean, thank you for asking and offering, but I just don't know if there's anything you guys can do. But it's like, I don't know. I just wanted to let you guys know that if I'm not posting, that's probably why. I just don't want to ghost you guys. I didn't want to ghost you guys, so yeah, I'm crying. But it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna post until he comes back. It's just, I don't know. I'm thinking about texting him again, and I don't know. It's like, I would go through anything for this boy. Like, when I tell you I would go through anything for him to stay, I mean it. Like, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna take a break, but I might not just post for the week because, I mean, I might go live again, tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know. It depends if I go to a friend's house because she's really good at calming me down and stuff. No, he is my boyfriend. But it's like, I don't know. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna go soon because I have to wake up in like 7 hours for volleyball. But it's like, if there's any advice you guys have to maybe, like, if you're a guy and you've left for certain reasons that girls don't usually understand, please tell me so I can, fix whatever it is and convince him to stay. I don't know. I can't lose him. I guess that's the only thing you guys could do to help is, like, give me advice. I don't know, because I'm really just at rock bottom here. And this is the one time on a live I'll say my age. I'm 15, almost 16. So, like, pressure from other people to break up? Is that what you mean by pressure? Yeah, I never, like, want him to feel like he's, like, my caregiver. I just, like, I don't even know how, like, he's healing something he didn't break. And it's like, I'm not even joking when I say if he leaves me, I might do it. Like, I don't know. But I'm not, like, joking around when I say that. I'm not just saying that to say it, and I'm not saying it, like, metaphorically. Like, I genuinely am thinking about it because it's like everything I've ever wanted, I want with him. So it's like, if I can't have it with him, I don't want it at all, you know? But, yeah, no, so I think I'm gonna go, but I would really, really appreciate it if you guys commented on my latest video, or just if you guys maybe, like, I don't know, like, I don't know, yeah, I'm gonna start taking medicine for my anxiety and stuff soon, medical cannabis, but, if, like, I don't know, you guys could comment on my latest video, like, positive stuff that might convince him to stay, be like, hey, like, I don't know if you're gonna see this, and then give your opinion on the relationship, but, I mean, like, I really need help, and, like, I don't know, I don't want to lose him, so I guess the thing you guys could do if you want to help out is just, like, comment on my latest video and be like, hey, Aiden, blah blah blah, and whatever advice you have to make our relationship work, or stuff that might convince him to stay, because I can always just send him a screenshot of what you guys say, but it's like, oh, Anna, I love you too, especially since if you're important to Sydney, you're important to me too, so, oh my gosh, I listened to The Weeknd all the time. I was actually listening to him, like, a lot earlier today, so, yeah, but if you guys want to help out, that's the way you can, and I'm gonna go now. Thank you guys for listening. It definitely means a lot, and I probably would have been here bawling my eyes out. I'm probably am gonna cry a little bit before I go to sleep, but it probably would have been a lot worse. Honestly, I might have relapsed if I didn't do this, so thank you for, being here, and I really do appreciate all you guys. I'm gonna go to sleep now, but I love all of you, and I hope you all have a great evening, morning, or afternoon. Bye. Love y'all.